Hey, what's up, world? My name is Keith Lee. I'm the writer and director of the new original series, The West Coast Today. Um, it's January the 13th. Yesterday, we just filmed on Sunday, January the 12th. Welcome to my world of, working as an independent filmmaker, filmmaking, and following my journey as an independent filmmaker. Yesterday was quite a challenge. It was real cold yesterday, and I really wasn't prepared. I had on a hoodie. I should have brought a jacket. But if you go back and watch some of it on, my channel, go back and look at January 12th, Sunday. You'll get to see we were out there filming on location. One of the locations was a neighborhood that I grew up in, and I'm still in right now. And we shot some apartments that I used to live in. I lived there for 4 years. I used to let everybody come over. We chilled. We created songs there. Albums was created at my apartment. I mean, if you was from my neighborhood, you've been to my apartment, F6 in Filbert Arms. I mean, I had it for 4 years. I let people live with me. It was a nice, it was a nice experience. But I actually shot by them apartments yesterday, Sunday, I guess you could say that yesterday, January 12th. It's January 13th. If you're just tuning in, my name is Keith Lee, writer and director from Stockton, California. I've been making these since I started these videos because I wanted to do 30 days on working as an independent filmmaker and follow my journey. After the 30 days, I'll see what's up. Maybe I'll keep continuing. Next week, I'm gonna definitely have a live Q&A so that people can ask questions, because there's some things about independent filmmaking that you don't know, and there's some things that I possibly could answer. And so we'll see how that goes next week. Yesterday was a wonderful experience. I got to shoot in my old apartments. Shot with my cousin, Christian Grote, who's playing Nino, and the scene revolved him speaking with my cousin Dijon Samraw, aka artist of all things. He plays Malik, and the situation was about a real heartfelt scene to where when it is something that happened to one of their kids, and they wanted to go back and get revenge about what happened. Sometimes, somebody does something to a kid, and some of these parents and fathers not taking some situations and need to be talked out of it because they would want to jump back off the porch, get their gangster back on, and get back out there in the field and put in work for the kid. And that's real life. That's understandable because we're losing a lot of our youth right now, and I hate to say that, but it's really affecting our neighborhoods, because with these youths dying, it's kind of hard to fathom that at such a young age right now, because they're leaving this earth, and at a young age, like 17 on up, they're not even passing 25 anymore. They're calling each other OGs when they make it 25, calling each other uncle at 24. And I'm definitely an OG, and I know this. I've been through many wars in Stockton. I've been through many attempts on my life, shootings at my life. I've been shot twice. 2 of my brothers been killed. Multiple, of my friends are not here anymore with me, and I'll be going to visit them where they're at, in their resting place. But even though their physical body is not there no more, they still have a place for them, which you know what that is, and that's the cemetery. Because there's not too many ways out of this game of the streets, because the streets don't love you back, and it's just the truth. So I'm trying to bring this story to life, show a glimpse into what's happening into Stockton in the valley. I mean, a lot of funds out here from the last, I was going to say administration, but city council, the last mayor. A lot of things seemed like they were getting done, but we're going to see what's going to happen this year with the new city council and the new mayor. hopefully things will be changing. If not, we as a people, we need to come together and tell them how we really feeling. Let's make our own changes, because there's no reason why we shouldn't be up to date with going into the future with having AI taxis here, having, sophisticated stoplights for AI for the blind. We should be the #1 hub in California for AI tech in the future of building things. But it seems like all we want to do is build new housing areas for people to live in and call them low income housing, but the people can't afford them. So we need to make some changes here. But that's what I'm trying to bring to light with our television series, The West Coast American Dream. Part 1 is on Amazon Prime right now. You can go check it out. It's called The West Coast American Dream. And American is spelled with 3 Ks. We're filming part now on the West Coast today. And American Dream is just a dream. And we'll be wrapping up, in a few weeks. We're pushing hard because, like I said, you have to deal with the weather. And it's going to, probably in 3 weeks or before, it'll probably start raining. So that has a lot to do with pre-production again. You have to know what you're going to be able to shoot inside and outside and be able to switch at a drop of a dime, because if it starts raining, then you have to try to shoot an interior scene. You have to be ready for that. So I marked out a lot of scenes for interior scenes that I could shoot and scenes for exterior scenes that I could shoot. And I'll be coming up shooting this Saturday and Sunday. We'll be filming. And there's some more heartfelt scenes that we got to really push through, because right now we're going to be working with Malik Jr., which is Julius Bennett, artist. He's been in many stage shows. He's been on TV a few times. He's definitely been on there as a kid. He's been in the newspaper. He's been performing, and we've shot so many scenes that now we're just going to shoot mostly all of his scenes right now so that we can knock them out and move on to the next scenes. And we're definitely going to be having a rap party, so I'd like to invite you all, whoever, keep tuning in and stuff. February, we'll be having a rap party for the West Coast today, so we'll probably put it on Eventbrite. And if you come, then you could be in the film, and because we're going to also shoot our last scene that day. So if you come, you'll be able to be in the movie. Might just be a crowd scene, but at least you could be there. And if not, just come and support, because we're putting in work. I mean, that's another thing. Don't worry about nobody's coming to save you or help you or push you or any of that. You have to wake up every day with the drive and believe in your heart that this is what you want to do. Because I'm saying it again, filmmaking is not an overnight success. It's not a sprint. It's definitely a marathon. And you want to put your best foot forward and give it all you got. Like me, still coming off of this pneumonia. Been drinking a lot of tea. Drinking a lot of water with just lemon juice. I've been cutting up lemons, putting lime juice, cutting up lemons and cutting up limes and putting the lime juice in there, mixing it with lemon juice and stirring that up and drinking it to cough up some of this phlegm, because it was really cold yesterday, and I should have really prepared better, because I know that I'm just now getting over this and my breathing is kind of like coming back. I'm almost 100%. When I get back to 100%, it's full speed ahead. Definitely crushing, knocking stuff out, because I love to do this. I love to work. I love to make movies. It's in my heart. I got bit by the bug years and years ago. Like I said, learned all my filmmaking in San Francisco. Didn't learn in Stockton, but I brought it back to Stockton and been pushing. Man, we also shot 2 scenes yesterday. We shot in my apartments, like I said, filled with arms that I used to live in, and I got family and cousins and friends that still live there. And then I shot at my friend's studio, because we had a studio scene, so we had to makeshift this studio and put the mic in the right place, make sure that everybody was set up and ready to go in the right place, because when you're doing this, timing is everything. Make sure your cast is on time. They have rehearsed and they're there. And hopefully they can get there earlier so they can go over their lines with you. Because if they can go over their lines, then it's much easier for them to knock the scene out. I mean, it'll come off naturally. So the people that I'm working with, working with skeleton crew, my cameraman, I'm working with my DP, cinematographer, and we're getting together. You can see right now it's nighttime outside, but hey, that's how it is. It gets dark early here, about 5 o'clock. But now they're saying that every day, a minute is being pushed back, so it's getting darker later every day by the minute. So in a few months, it'll be getting dark again, probably like about 8 o'clock, then 9 o'clock. Start at probably 6:37, because it gets dark right now, 5:30, 5 o'clock, and you really want to be able to time it, because we knew that we was gonna start at 2, finish up within 3 hours, get to the next location, and the sun should be going down, because in the studio has a giant window, and our scene called for a nighttime scene. So when we got there, the sun was still going down at 5 o'clock. So we finished at 2. No, we started at 2. We finished at 3. Got over there 4. Set up some lights for the color. Get you some RGB lights so that you can change the colors and filters, not filters, but change the colors on the RGB lights. You can also put the Kelvin on there, 3600, 3200 Kelvin. You can put the Kelvin for what you need to set it on to get the right look and feel of what you're trying to do. And if you get RGB lights, they're easy to carry around. Not that much problem of a hassle bag. Put them in there, and yeah, get you some RGB lights, because they worked out great for us. We turned it to like a lavender color feel, and the scene called for Malik Dijon Bennett, calls for Christian Goat, who's playing Nino, and it called for the Missus, who's playing Heaven. So we had to get these great artists together. We went over our lines. We rehearsed it, like I said. Then we did a quick run through. Quick run through is let the actors fill out the location, let them talk amongst themselves right there on the spot, because now instead of just reading on the paper, we're on location now. We're actually in the groove. We're actually filling this out. So I'm doing it. So get with the actors, let them sit down, let them run through it, see the position that you want. Does it look good? Them standing up, one sitting down. Does it look good with the person over there in the corner? Excuse me. But you have to go through all of this, because you have to set it up, and then you have to give it to the cinematographer once you set it up, so that he can dial in his ISO, dial in, what you're going to be shooting with. Is it going to be a 24 millimeter? Or is it going to be, 35? What? Are you shooting long distance? 105? But you have to know your what kind of lens you're going to use. 24, 35, which one you're going to lose, because each one of them is different. One is, gives you a lot of space. Sometimes you might even need a 14 millimeter if you're in a car. You have to know these things, and your cameraman has to know these things, because there's no do-overs. Well, actually there is. You can go back and watch it and come back, and hopefully you can get your crew and cast and come back and shoot that same scene over if it doesn't come out right to you. But hopefully you'll do it the first time and do it right if you wrote it down in your pre-production planning. Get you a notebook or something. Actually, you can print out papers if you want to be really, really professional about it. Go out, look it up. Look on the internet. Look up all the the papers that you need. Release forms, budgets papers. What else? Pre-production papers. Shot lists, because you want to have your shot list too. But I'm gonna say a lot, but some directors, they show up on set and they start just going through their shots, what they feel and what they think would be right, and what they feel the audience would be able to feel and see, and put them right into the movie, because you want to give them an experience. Also, you don't want to just go out there and just shoot anything, and you just have all the same camera angles. Nothing's different at all. Didn't try any techniques or anything. Try stuff when you're on set. Try it to, when I started, it was all film. We was cutting and slicing and editing. And now you digital editing on your computer. And also, you're shooting on these cards, so you can retake, do the shot. So if you mess up, you got all these different angles, and you didn't have to pay for all of the footage like you had to do back in the day. That cost you so much money just for footage. 35 millimeter footage was price tag out this world. 16 millimeter, that was high too. So that's why a lot of people didn't make movies back in the day, because it was film footage. And now people are making little stuff by being content creators, but you still have to learn the same editing techniques. It's all editing still, regardless of what you're working on. Feature film, small film, short film. It's all editing, and it's all a technique. I mean, everything has a beginning, middle, and end. It's a story, whatever it is. Even if it's just like I said, a 1 minute, it's a beginning, middle, and end. Or you start, how you gonna, your middle, and how you gonna come out of the scene. Mostly is the important thing. So try to have all those down packed. I try to make sure I have all those things down before I start filming, because I don't want to get out there and not know what I'm doing. So I read my script the night before, read it that morning, and I still get out there in the field. And I don't read the whole script. I read the scenes that we're going to do. Like we shot like scenes 20, or no, might have been 2019 to 27. So we shot from 19 to 27. So we shot a few scenes yesterday. Definitely. So I would like to say, yeah, make sure you get out there in the field, and you put in some work. First thing is get over your fear. If you have fear, get over there and get out there, put in the work, whether it's content creation or filmmaking. Don't worry about the fear. Fear is just an illusion. Go through it. I mean, people were scared to ride a bike, but they got on it, and they kept going and going and going. And if you really like it, then you'll keep pushing it. You'll start racing. You'll start getting healthy on it. It doesn't mean that you have to compete in big things, but you'll start getting on your bike, and you'll start getting out there because you fell in love with riding a bike. Me, I fell in love with filmmaking, starting off with 1 minute movies, 2 minute movies, 3 minute movies, working my way up, working on videos, picking up paper on movie sets, picking up paper up on video sets, moving up till one day, working on a movie set, somebody offered me a job, gave me a walkie-talkie, so I moved up from there, started getting paid. And that's what I learned about paying. Then I started getting paid on videos, So work hard, people watch you. Like I said before, go intern on some things, whether it's big or small, it doesn't matter. Just get out there and, try to learn the craft. Remember, this is a craft. Anything that you do, it's art. It's art. Always remember that. You're definitely making art. You're not just making something that's just fly by night. You have to give it your all. Like I said before, you have to have no fear. But fear is good. It's really like butterflies for to know that you're doing something right and for you to go forward. But sometimes you had them butterfly fears of, you'll feel it. If something's wrong, you're not going to do it. Your gut tells you, your instincts. And your body relates to that, and it'll let you know. It'll let you know. But most of it, you got to get out there, knock the cobwebs off, get out there and get in the field, make something. And that's what I did. I got out there, make something. People going to laugh at you. People going to talk about you, say stuff behind your back. Why is he doing that? Why is she doing that? They can't do it. It's a lot of things. They don't have the right camera. What are they doing? All they doing is just trying something. But if you love it, keep going. It doesn't matter about the people. It matters about you. If you want to keep creating art, you keep creating art. Because, no, you're not going to make something. I don't believe people make something good all the time. Some people have made stuff and you will never hear about it, but they still made it. So just keep making stuff, whether you want to put it out or not. Maybe you want to put it out later on. And, I'm making these videos and stuff because my future great-great-grandkids and future family members, they'll see this, and this is like a time capsule. But it's on my own channel on YouTube, Keith Lee Vision. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell since we're talking about that. Yeah, so that you can keep up with my journey and see how I'm doing. See if, we complete this second episode, The West Coast Today, An American Dream is Just a Dream. So stay with us. I mean, like I said before, it's nighttime. So I'll be wrapping up, and I definitely want you guys to stay tuned with me. keep up to date with me. I mean, we're out here pushing. We're trying to get on all these different, get our own streaming, site going one day. And but until then, we're gonna, you know, get a production deal. Zeus Network, Revolt, whatever's out there. If you guys if anybody's out there and you run into this, my name is Keith Lee. Yeah, yes, we are looking for a production deal. We want to shoot season 1, shoot it here in Stockton in the Valley, so we can, make this a hometown thing and hire people here and have, catering and, so that people that's not on the that's from Stockton can make extra money by working on the movie set, learning how it's going. But that's another thing. But yes, we are looking for a production deal in 2025, and I believe that we'll get it. I believe it in my heart it's going to happen. I know it will, because the way we're working, nothing behind us but the Most High. Because a lot of things that shouldn't have got done. So I believe the Creator is behind us, and we're pushing hard. And like I said, subscribe. My name is Keith Lee. I'm a writer and director of the West Coast and American Dream. Also, don't forget to stay tuned so you can see when we finish up the West Coast today, and American Dream is just a dream. You can go out there on Amazon Prime and rent the West Coast American Dream with 3 Ks. This is Keith Lee, writer and director. Stay tuned, stay well, stay blessed. Pray for the people in Hollywood and Alameda and all the surrounding areas because of the fire. I mean, I'm from Northern California, Stockton, so we're like about 3.5, 4 hours away, depending on how fast you drive. But pray for those people. Pray for all the filmmakers in the industry that's up there that's lost their stuff that they'll never be able to get back. Old cameras, old footage, old posters, old pictures. It's a lot of things that they lost, and we'll be hearing about it. So it's affecting the whole industry right now. But stay tuned, Keith Lee. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. Signing out. See you later. Much success to everybody.